and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered for the PS4. Now, I feel like doing something interesting. I've never played any of the Souls games with New Game Plus active. Usually when I beat the game, I just play on a completely different character with a new build. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna beat the game in New Game Plus now. It'll be a bit of a twist, though, as I am going to rely on... where is it? The Calamity Ring. Now, I can't promise I'm going to beat the game with this ring on the entire time, but I'm going to get as far as I possibly can. And I have it on as kind of a balancing point for the fact that I'm running around in the early game with, endgame equipment. Ring enchanted by the Orange Eye of Calamite, the bringer of calamity and bullshit hitboxes. Double damage received by its wearer, useless ring, befitting of no finger, except like a huge badass. It doesn't care about double damage. And wow, you even get like a visual representation of how fucked you are. Isn't that nice? Now, I am doing a mage build. You can see I got like 44 intelligence. I gotta get that up to 50 at some point, because I love my round numbers. Level 84, Path of the Dragon. Got my dumbass dragon head active. Now, unfortunately, because of the game's nature of just throwing you into the beginning right out of the gate, I can't like get the intro sequence in here, and I apologize for that. But that is okay. And yeah, I can parry with that active. I was gonna destroy everything I see, cause fuck it. Let me take a look at this weapon. B scaling with dexterity, yeah. This is probably one of my favorite swords in the entire game, just Quaelag's Fury Sword. And, you know what, I'll take off all the armor, actually. 17 Estus. How many keys do I have? Okay, yeah, it deletes all your keys. For better or for worse. Personally, I kind of would prefer if they kept the keys around, but maybe that would make the game way too easy for New Game Plus. And I think I can probably fight the boss right out of the gate, actually. With my 17k souls. Actually, before I do this, let me see if I can level up right now. Oh wait, no I can't. Oh yeah, I gotta beat the... I gotta get past this tutorial area first, right? Yo, what's up, nibble? Got my iframes, look at that ass. It's a good ass. You can't take this, bitch. Yeah, just spam that L1 button. Demon's Great Hammer and some humanity. I think I already got one, but that's okay. You can still hear the other one right below the staircase. Get away? Huh. I actually didn't notice that before. Now, there's one cool thing that I really like about the controls in this game. If you haven't played StarCraft Remastered, or excuse me, Dark Souls Remastered, then it's pretty much the same exact game, not very different, except you do get control over your controls, which is nice. So you know how in the original game it's all like, oh, you gotta... the fucking sprint button is the same button for jump. Well, in this game, you can remap it to the L3 button, which in my opinion is a million times better, and yeah, it's just more responsive and reliable. It's pretty great, you know. You know, they did it for Dark Souls 2 first, and then they got rid of it in Bloodborne, and I don't know why. Just in my mind, it's just undeniably superior, but whatever. Now, if you haven't played this game, this version of the game before, you might notice that the sprint, or the sprite icon or whatever, for the soul is a little bit different. There's a few graphical changes, and the most obvious one is the particle effects. But you know, There are some texture differences as well. Let's talk to this guy so we can get our key.
Oh, you. Thank goodness. I'm done for. I'll die soon. I wish to.
I'm so fucked, bro. No.
Yes. Perhaps that. I have. No.
Take this. Oh man, I'm crazy, man. Big Pilgrim's Key and the other thing. I'm gonna see how far I can get. I'm not gonna talk about lore or whatever. Holy shit. Wow. I knew you would be taking double damage, but damn. Killed in 2 hits, man. Or was that 3? I think it was 2. But that's okay. Well, except for the fact that I have to go back this way, because I forgot it to rest the bonfire. That's okay. As you can tell, I'm a kawaii Asian girl. Well, you can't really tell because I'm a weird zombie, but trust me, I totally am, you know. And even though it's completely redundant and pointless, I'm gonna go over here. Let me see if I can parry this guy. I'm gonna try. Yeah, man, my parry skills. Parrying is crazy easy in Dark Souls 1. It's kind of embarrassing. By embarrassing, I mean absolutely amazing, because this is the only game in the entire series where I'm actually good at parrying. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2, so let me tell you, the fact that I am completely invincible during the visceral attack or whatever is so nice. Here, I'll show off my parry skill again. Hell yeah, bitches. I wish you could go through here, but, you know, we gotta wait a little bit before we can do that. Yeah, it's just telling us how to play the game. And normally we would be able to do the drop attack on the boss there, but real men throw black fire bombs. That's why I started off with black fire bombs in my playthrough before I got to this point. I'm curious how fast I can speed through here. That'll be fun. Listen to that amazing sound design, man. Only in the ancient legends is it told.
Only in the ancient
or stated.
legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
What an amazing name, you get it? It's about Lord, so it's called Lordran, X-fucking-D. But in all seriousness, I really love this game. I've beaten it like 10, 20 times or something. One of my favorite games of all time. I've beaten it so much just on the 360 version alone, and that's the original version I had. I never owned a PS3. But ever since my, you know, Xbox 360 crapped out on me, I haven't really been able to play Dark Souls 1 for a while.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess.
I love how there's like an eye of Sauron right there.
Well, you're not the first, but there's no celebration here. Well, since you're here, there are ones up above, and not much to go on. So, off you go. Fancy that.
I know. Oh shit. Holy shit. I got fucking wrecked. Let's try that again.
Embarrassing.
That's just embarrassing? Yeah, I agree, man. And he's just ready to kick our ass. And let's see how far I can go completely naked. Now, one thing that sucks is it's not super... Wow.
Embarrassing. How did you do that?
I might have to put on clothes at some point. This is kind of ridiculous. I have so much HP. But I guess that's the one benefit to Dark Souls 1. Is that armor matters so much in this game. Wow.
Embarrassing. How did you do that?
I could also just pull out the magic if I had the chance, but I don't think I even have one equipped, do I? Yep, I don't. That's kind of the thing about Crestfallen, he's kind of a huge badass, you know, and I completely missed all of my souls. That was like 40k, but that's alright. Souls are... oh shit, I'm fucking stuck. Now luckily his voice sucks. And he's trying, man, he is trying really hard to parry us. Thanks, fam. Yeah, I probably did. You wouldn't have to smell King Secret Framp's fart gas if I killed you early. Pretty good, to be honest. And actually, this stays at 20 Estus when you kindle it, apparently. So, like, I'll do this, right? Because in the normal version, in vanilla Dark Souls 1, it stays at, like, 10. That's the base number. And here it's 20 because I kindled it. It's pretty fucking great. Alright. Excuse me. Now, do I want to go to the catacombs first, or what? Because I'm pretty sure I have to get the rite of kindling again, right? I guess I could test it out. How did I do this? Oh, okay. So equipment is the second slide. This is weird, because I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2, right? And they completely reverse it. I hate that about just how the games change. It's confusing as hell. Now I'm gonna reverse my hollowing. Well, I guess I can't really test it at this bonfire anyways, but I mean... yeah, look at that ass. Like I said, I'm an Asian babe, I'm a waifu. Kinda thick. I like him a little bit thick. Not too thick, not too thin, you know. I mean, I can handle thin to an extent, but... this is just better. Just look at this fucking babe. Look at those blank black eyes. Hell yeah, man. I guess I can't test it anyways. But there is one thing that I want to show off. And getting used to the way the UI changes is going to take some getting used to, you know? So usually when I'm playing this game, what I like to do, regardless of whether or not I have the master key... and I didn't take the master key for this character, by the way. I ended up going with the Black Firebomb because I really wanted to try the cheese with the Asylum Demon in the beginning. So we won't be able to go to Blight Town or anything right out of the gate, unfortunately. But if we go down here, we'll meet an NPC. He's not a very useful blacksmith, but, you know, it's something to work with. Although you normally won't have much access to Titanite at this point. And as far as my build is concerned, I mostly went with like a dexterity intelligence thing. Although, obviously, most of it was emphasized on magic. I usually don't play mages in this game. I think I mentioned it in my Dark Souls 2 playthrough at some point, but I wanted to try a mage build in this game. Yeah, this is locked. So normally, if I have the master key, what I would like to do is open this up and go right for the Astora weapon, which I think I might already own. Let me see. Because the Astora weapon has a divine effect, if I recall correctly. And yeah, I don't have a normal divine weapon. So I'm gonna have to peace out. But another thing that I would do is I would kind of do a suicide run for items over here. I guess I could try that for this time, right? Just to demonstrate. There's really no point in killing them other than, like, entertaining myself in a fucked up way. That's alright. But they're just zombies, so who cares, right? You break that, and it should reveal an item of some kind. And yeah, it's a transient curse. Pretty decent, pretty decent. This is a pretty cool area. You can see an example of how good the particle effects in Dark Souls Remastered are. Much better than shit. Much better than the original game, I was gonna say. And I really should put on my, what do you call it? Staff, just to be safe. I'm gonna go down there anyways, it's not that far of a drop, you know. And if you're doing a mage build, it is far more profitable mechanically to equip the, you know, do it like this. Dark stuff, alright. I have only 4 attunement slots, and I know that sounds weak for a mage build, because a lot of people will have like 1,000 or something. But I don't really care in this case, you know? Actually, I'll put on the crystal one, that's better. And I could put on the shield, maybe. That'll be useful. And I could activate Hush, but hidden weapon is pretty good too. I'll show that off. But hidden body is also nice. That's like a meme spell right there. Dark Orb. And I believe that's like a shotgun, pretty much. I don't know how far I will go without using shield. We'll have to wait and see. I have the Calamity Ring, so it would probably just be straight up better if I used a shield. Even though, personally, I much prefer playing the game without a shield. A lot of the time, it just feels better, it's cooler. It makes me feel like a good player for once, you know? Okay, good, I was still in range. And sometimes you can farm the curses from those guys, but it's kind of awkward, to be honest. And yeah, here's where you would go if you wanna... And technically, you don't even have to kill these guys, you can just run past them. Just barely. Their hit boxes or their collision boxes aren't that wide. And I kind of collided with objects there with my weapon, but... It's a lot less awkward in this game than it is in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2, somehow I am always colliding with geometry, and it's really annoying. And fuck it, let's see how far we can get with this thing activated. And that's a good way to tell how much you have, is just look at the curse. If you can't turn it on, then, you know, it's still active, you know? Holy shit. You know what, I should put on armor, probably. It's dealing a lot more damage than I figured. Alright, let's take a look at my fashion, shall we? We've got Elite Knight, and I'll put that on, because I just love the look of it. My dodge isn't quite as good, and this is like... Yeah, unfortunately, it's not really that obvious where your equip load is in this game. That's one thing I like about the rest of the series, is there's like a percentage, so it's a lot easier to tell where you are in terms of rolls. You can see I'm only like 32 out of 87, so you wouldn't think that'd be like that ridiculous of a downgrade, but it kind of is. So, whatever. Now, let's try this. Oh, yeah. Ow. I forgot that I got the Pyromancy Flame on, so I can't exactly parry, unfortunately. But that's alright. It's alright. Let's try that again. And damn. And I thought the Champion of Covenants was ridiculous in Dark Souls 2. This makes that look like pussy shit. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much fucked if I mistime the parry at all. Which admittingly shouldn't be that hard, but, you know. And I got good upgrades on the... Ow. Okay, thank God. Now this guy's weird. Alright, hitbox OP. Now there's a couple different ways that you can do this. Here's one way. Or you can jump and, you know, risk everything. But this is like the cool guy way to do it. Well, not the cool guy way, but this is like the efficient way. The non-risky way. Although, personally, I've never mistimed the jump to this bridge anyways, so it's not like I've ever felt the need to do this. I only saw this in a YouTube video, that's how I figured it out, that's alright. Got some undead souls, so that's cool. I like two-handing, but I like parrying better, so I'm gonna keep that active, you know. And I think for the most part, I'm gonna try to pick up as many of these souls as I possibly can. I kinda wish they upgraded how much you got out of one. That would fit in really well with New Game Plus, I think. But whatever. Let me test it, actually. Man, I've still gotta get used to that. Yeah, not an improvement at all. And right there, you saw one of the great upgrades of this game. Kinda saw it earlier, but whatever. You can pick more than one item to use at the same time. You couldn't do that in the 360 version. Honestly, in terms of graphics, I think I prefer the 360 version, but in terms of basic functionality, of course I prefer this. Because, you know, 60 frames per second and all that good shit. And most importantly, Blighttown is not a fucking mess of a frame rate in this version. Although, personally, the frame rate didn't bug me that much in Blighttown. And here's one thing you can do, is you go over here. You can see guys just chilling out, right? Iframes. And I'll show off this spell. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a soul arrow, but it's for dark magic. I'm not sure about the tracking ability on it. That's a big thing about the tracking in this game is in general. And it's weird how these guys in front trigger before the guys over there, but whatever. Ew, rubbish. Disgusting. I wish you could discard this, but dropping is good enough. And you can't sprint up a ladder in this game, unfortunately. There's another area right there. I don't quite remember how to get there. And you get some pretty merciful humanity drops in the beginning of the game, luckily. This is probably like easily one of my favorite areas in the whole game. Ow. Douchebag? Phew. It's really weird how it kind of skips the animations there, but that's alright. That's alright. I wish you got more of a benefit from breaking the barrels, because I just do that out of habit. Because it feels good, you know? I don't think there's anything over here, is there? Okay, yeah, that was completely pointless. That's such a weird sprite to see. Or model, whatever you would call that. Because you never see a bag in Dark Souls in general, you know? You see it and you're like, whoa, that's some RPG bullshit. You know what I mean? You probably don't. And there's like another soul right here. I remember a lot of the drops in this game, but not like all of them. And I think you can technically make this jump if you like go naked, but it's really awkward. Can I damage you? Damn it. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, nigga. Ow, what a douchebag. Damn. I can only imagine what that arrow would do. Let's test it. Yep, that's pretty much what I expected. Now, luckily in this game the tracking is completely fucking fair, unlike in Dark Souls 2, where it's like, duh. Actually, I should take care of that archer first, because that's gonna be annoying. But yeah, in Dark Souls 2, it's all like, duh. I track you and I curve the arrows, because games gotta be hard, you know. In this game, it's like it follows logic. And it feels good, man. It feels good. Can I get you to... Yeah, there we go, bitches. Now I go right on over here. Excuse me, not there. It's the path right here. This is where the merchant guy is. How do I do this? Oh. Motherfucker, please. I think it's like 10,000 or something, isn't it? Okay, wow, holy shit. I gotta get my shit together. And I gotta use that Lord... I gotta get that Lord of Sunlight soul to make a cool weapon. And I'll take the residence key, thank you very much. And the repair box.
Things if you do treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon.
This guy's cool, I like him.
And up above, there's that humongous drake. If you stick around this place...
Now watch this.
Hey, what's the matter?
Dark Souls 2 does that a lot too, but check this shit out.
What was that about?
That is so fucking great. Oh, I love the NPCs in this game. They're so good, you know? 46 throwing knives, hell yeah.
Thank you kindly.
That's weird how the audio cuts when I move the camera, but that's alright. Oh yeah, this doesn't require a key, does it? There's like a shitty shield right there. Now, interestingly, I don't even have to like set these on, they're just automatically on, so that's cool. And yeah, that ladder isn't already down, for better or for worse. Another thing that makes the damage wonky is just the counter damage that you get when you attack and you get hit during the animation. I think I already mentioned this, but this is one of my favorite areas in the beginning of the game, or really like the whole game in general. I don't know why. Yeah, let's try this. Because I've never used the small shields before, you know? Don't I have like a bow and arrow? Yeah. Large arrow. Wow, that is weird how that staff completely blocks my vision. This desperately needs an upgrade or something. Right in the dick. Or the upper leg, whatever. Wait, what the fuck? That's weird. Try that again. Okay, I guess I ran out. There's a good way to negate the difficulty of Dark Souls 1. Just do that. And I got an 80% shield instead of 100, so it's like a man's build, you know? I probably should experiment more with parrying and the rest of the series. Like, I do it for Bloodborne. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 are the only ones in the series where I'm really good at parrying. And to me, the timing for the most part feels kind of samey. Almost the same. There's like a slight delay to Bloodborne's parry compared to this game. But this game, it's like instant, you know? And that's what makes it hard in the other games, is there's always like a delay to the animation. Ow. Motherfucker, please. Those ragdolls, though. That's another thing I love about Dark Souls 1, is just the ragdolls. Wow, that's some bullshit. And there's really no point in me grabbing this gear, but my OCD demands that I grab it. And by the way, you guys might have already known this, but this is far easier to just go down this path, because you get a chest, and it just makes the whole trip down here less of a pain. We'll take care of the Black Knight over there soon, but... yeah. Backstabbing is also kind of overpowered in this game, because it's an instant animation and you're completely invulnerable. Now the AI isn't always equipped to deal with you circle strafing them. It's not that bad. It's not like it breaks the game necessarily, but, you know, it's not amazing. Are you guys ready to see how much of a beta cuck the Black Knight is? Because I'm going to show you guys. And there you go, that's how much of a beta cuck he is. Very easy to backstab, very easy to parry in particular. For the most part. Ooh, and I got a nice little drop there. Now, if I recall correctly, you're supposed to get, like, upgrades of the rings from the base game. Although that seems to be more or less the same, which is not great. Actually, what happens if I take off the Havel's ring? Holy shit, really? I guess I have to run around with this on, right? Yeah, for now. Until I decide I get bored of this armor, I guess. Now here's another ambush. Because I remember in Dark Souls 2, I think if you play New Game Plus, you activate, there's like +1 rings and +2 and whatnot. I've actually never done this before, so I don't know what happens. Alright, now I know what happens. I get fucking wrecked. And I only got 5 Estus now. Not amazing. And you know, our pal Havel is right down there. Now you probably already know this, you Dark Souls 1 veterans, but there's a crystal lizard like right here. It's pretty dank. That's another thing I like about the crystals in this game, is that you don't have to go over to their corpse. just to get the materials after you kill them. They just go right to you. Dark Souls 3 does that too, but Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne have this thing where it's like, no, you gotta get the corpse. Ow. Damn. Oh yeah, I can just do that. Now I'm probably gonna get fucking wrecked, but I'm gonna try to beat this guy. Ow, damn! Alright, let's do the bullshit drop attack that's completely overpowered. Fuck it. And you know what? I'm gonna put on the 100% shield because everything fucking wrecks you on this mode. Shit! No! I died. That ain't no good. But that's alright because it gives me an opportunity to show off how you can do the boss run for this particular boss. Okay, what's like a good shield? With like high stability. Let's try this. Yeah, my roll is still good. So what you do is you ignore these guys, you do that, and then you do that, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so good at this game. And hopefully you don't get fucking stabbed in the ass, like me. And there you go, you dodge like the majority of the zone, you know, and it's pretty great. Although this kind of sucks. When you're like cornered. And there's like some crowd control and shit. Fuck. Let's try that again. Or you can be methodical and just take them out one by one. That is equally as viable a strategy. Personally, when I already beat an area, I would much prefer to just run past it all, if it's possible, and it's not always possible. Sometimes, especially in Dark Souls 2, there's just areas of the game where you can't fucking do that, as tragic as it is. You know, I'm gonna try to at least run past these guys again. Because I don't need your shit. I'm a strong, independent mage player. Yeah, you can't touch me during my iframes, motherfucker. Alright, cool. So it looks like the game operates under the same exact rules as the base game. You know, if you're playing on New Game Plus, that doesn't mean that the Black Knight will respawn or whatever. That would just be goofy as hell, you know? Now, I'm curious if I actually have alluring skulls. It's kind of risky to heal like that, but I mean... Wow, that is quite some tracking. Do I have alluring skulls? Or did I leave it at a bonfire or something? Nope. Well, that was a weird visual bug. You guys hear that? Yeah, whatever. Actually, can I bait you with my, yeah. Now, hopefully I won't get fucking wrecked in the process of trying to do this. God, I wish I could sprint! Okay, you know what? Fuck the drop attack strategy, alright? That's bullshit. We're just gonna fight him like a normal person. Wow, holy shit. Damn. I'm starting to think that I way underestimated how the game works in New Game Plus. I was expecting like a slight buff in terms of damage. I wasn't expecting we're fucking killing you in one hit. Like, I know I have the ring on obviously, but I mean they got some pretty crazy base damage of just a simple ×2 damage buff is enough to make them insane, right? Oh shit, that's the wrong way. Alright, there's a good way to get past him. Yeah, bitches. Outplayed. It's time to pull out my big dick dark orbs. The power of the dot compels you, motherfucker. And in order to balance out how easy this will be, I'll just do this. You know, I'll leave the archers alone because I'm lazy. Whoa. Excuse me. I kinda burped. What the fuck? Oh man. Should I take the ring off, boys? I probably should. You get my fucking balls rocked right out of the gate. No! I'm gonna keep trying. Fuck it. If there's anything that the Soul series has taught me and showed me, perseverance is a big deal. So if I have to die a million times on camera, then fuck it. Wow, that didn't hit me. No! I can't believe how many times I'm dying on this one section. This is fucking embarrassing. But then I'm on the New Game Plus with the collateral ring, so whatever. The calamity ring. Maybe I should use magic more. That's probably a good idea. Instead of trying to be a cool guy. And he hits twice. Alright, that's easy to remember. Can I put on another catalyst? Yeah, there's definitely some weird audio bug going on. And I'm pretty sure if I switch out, that will get rid of it. Wow, that didn't fucking wreck me. I didn't die in one hit, that is fucking insane. Wow, I didn't die in 2 hits either. Now what you want to do, if you want to be careful, is you just dodge an attack and you cast. It's pretty much the same as using a melee spell. And you gotta be careful of that little attack right there, because sometimes it will hit you, just barely. And when he staggers, then yeah, you definitely wanna... Whoa, that could have been bad. This tracking is pretty good, so... yeah. do a jumping attack. Holy shit, what a cool guy. Alright, we got him. How do I... Yeah, that's good enough. Humanity and a homeward bone. There you go, that's the rape bridge right there, where you get raped by the fucking dragon breath. You ready, motherfuckers? Because we may or may not die in one hit instantly. I really hope not, because that would just be incredibly annoying. There's the trigger. Oh shit. Aw, man. Oh yeah, son bro, there you go. There you are. I want you.
Ah, hello. I am, now that I am, no. Oh, Saki phone.
Oh wait, is that it?
Oh, phone.
That's weird. I remember him asking you a question. Maybe I'm just on New Game Plus, so it doesn't do that. It's kind of interesting. Right, here we go. Bullshit bridge. And, now we can kick this down. You can, of course, do the tail trick to get the Drake sword, but there's no reason for us to do that in this playthrough. Because this sword is much better anyways. It actually scales. But yeah, what you can do is... I guess I might as well show it off, because fuck it. But what you can do... That's not right. Is you do this. Now, he can't hurt you at all, by the way, and technically you can hit him at least twice, because there's a frame in his animation where he puts his tail in front of you, and then you just do this, and you just kind of wait. But we're not going to do that, and apparently he killed someone. That's cool. What a cool guy. Okay, I'd rather parry you, because this is incredibly awkward terrain to work with. I really wish you could kick. I don't know what the point of the other animation is, but, I mean, whatever. Okay, let me heal real quick, buddy. There you go. I do have the anti-poison shit, right? Nope. Shit. Maybe I should put on more projectiles and not any of the pyromancy stuff. Alright, alright. Okay, I do have that. That's pretty useful. And I could try using the throwing knives more. Let's attune my magic, shall we? Actually, I don't need that at all. Okay. So the ammo is kind of lying to you on the screen. And let me see if this actually scales. Okay, it doesn't say. Because I remember there's like fire bombs. Maybe this was just in Dark Souls 2. Because I remember seeing it in one of the games where you're able to scale the fire bombs on strength or something. And I'll show off how quick this animation is. Pretty decently fast. But the way that everything is balanced in this game, when it comes to spells, is just... Please don't die. Phew. Okay, yeah, that's really bad damage, I get it now. Which I should just take it off, because it's useless anyways. Oh shit. Oh man, that's the wrong button. And I was trying to avoid that anyways. Maybe I should put on the spider shield just in case, and if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's like 100% physical reduction anyway, so fuck it. The crush shield is better for like magic, but we're not gonna run into magic for a little bit longer. Wow. Holy shit. I didn't expect him to rate my stamina that hard. Aw. Let me try this. Although this is technically better. Actually, this is danker, so I'll use this. Now, let me see if I can get the dragon down, because there is a way. Where you can get past the dragon and you get to a much more profitable bonfire, which is right past him. And you are completely safe here. And the idea is to just kind of sit here until he decides to get down. Which can take some time. I think if you just sit here, he'll eventually come up. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not even gonna bother trying to get this. And yeah, he'll just fly off. There he goes. See ya, sucker. Holy shit, how did I not kill you? That is some grade A bullshit. Wow, that's quite some armor. God damn. Yeah, like, I hate this attack. I don't even know what the point of this is. I just parried him from the side. That's kind of funny. And, you know, if you run through the bridge, there's kind of, like, RNG going on. Where sometimes the dragon will reappear. But for the most part, you can kind of ignore him. And these hollows are harmless. One thing I didn't know before is that eventually the Sunlight Bro will show up here. Really late in the game, after you finish a certain part of his quest line. And you do get access to lightning spears, I think. I don't remember exactly when. Because I don't really do the faith builds. Yep, parrying solves all your problems, motherfuckers. Which is good, because I can't kick the shields. Although getting... Wait. Is that shortcut actually closed? That's weird. Can I kill you with an R2? Yeah, just one R2. And this is like the most predictable way to deal with this particular enemy. Is just throw a skull, like, right in the fire and he'll go right for it. Okay, yeah, there he goes. Oh boy. I fucked up. I might die here. Yeah, right in that ass. Like it's Bloodborne. Fist the bore, motherfucker. And you know, sometimes you get access to the helmet, sometimes you don't. It's kind of random. And I was wrong, you can't actually access this thing yet. Now I gotta get my revenge on that Black Knight, because that guy's a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to re-challenge him from here. It's actually really awkward to fight him over here. Oh my god. Alright, I'll try again until it works. The queued parry kind of fucked me there. Honestly, that's one thing that's always kind of bothered me about the Souls games in general, is just the idea of queued attacks, because I feel like most of the time it just kind of, whoops, fucks you over. And that's another thing that really annoys me about this game. It feels really easy to accidentally do the emote, because if you hold it down for more than a second and you happen to be moving the controller, it's really hard to fix that. Or avoid doing the emote. And you gotta focus really hard when you're fighting these guys, because they'll fuck you up if you actually make a mistake. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, technically, the knights are pretty easy to parry. But if you fuck up, then you can easily get yourself killed, like, instantly. That is weird how, like, suddenly they're not really taking as much damage, because I've been one-shotting them up until this point. And I gotta get over here, where I can't get hit with arrows. Wait for this guy. Come on down. This guy's there to bait you, but I killed him before he could bait me, so it's like, whatever. Ooh, a mystery key, that's cool. There is another thing that I like about the other Souls games, especially, I think this only applies to like Dark Souls 3, when they really got this down, but in Dark Souls 3 you don't have to wait for a corpse to fall over before his item spawns. You can just pick it up as soon as you kill him. And I'll demonstrate how easy this is. It looks terrifying, but it's pretty easy to get this. It's also pretty easy to turn around and go back, right as my butthole clenches up. Oh yeah, here it is. And I think that at this point we're gonna be... Ow. Douchebag. We're gonna be dealing with the Balder Knights. Here's the first one. Aw, shit. They're also kind of easy to parry, but it's kind of hard to catch them in the middle of their combo. You gotta get them, like, right at the beginning. Sometimes you can, like, parry spam until it works, because sometimes you can catch them in the middle of their combo that way, but for the most part, your best luck is just getting them at the start. Fuck. Ooh, get away from me. Alright, I got kinda lucky there. Okay, I'm not lucky now. I gotta heal. Fuck. I feel like if I was sober, this would be a lot easier. Because then I could think straight. Like that. See, that's when my badass mode is activated. Oh, I didn't notice that the parry attack actually took away your stamina, so... I guess I learn something new every day. You know, I'm curious how different it is if I take this off. Oh, okay, it's still high. So I guess I was wrong. There's absolutely no reason for me to have this activated. Let's try the Ring of the Evil Eye, actually, in this case. And the AI isn't as responsive as it is in a lot of other parts of the game. See, I didn't get very far with the Calamity Ring on, but it occurred to me that I fucking die instantly anyway, so there's really no reason to keep that on. Well, now I know. And apparently someone's shooting arrows at me. Unless it's these guys right here. Nope. I don't know who. Unless it's just the guys outside. Yo. I just want to break those barrels, man. Excuse me. Not sure what happened there. I'm terrified, let me tell you. Alright. Okay, now I'm not terrified. I will face the unknown with my ow, what the fuck? Huh, I didn't know that he follows you out here. That's interesting. Now the first thing we're gonna do is go over to the Andre bonfire. But first let's open up the shortcut in case we get killed somehow anyways. And you can farm these guys for their gear, but it's pretty random, very unreliable, I should say. Let's take a look at that key. Oh wow, you get that key super early, what the fuck? Hello? And that's how you deal with, clutch healing situations. There's like a... yeah, that guy right there. If we could get him, like, right here, that would be awesome, but... oh, shit. You know what, on second thought, instead of fucking with him right now... let's go this way. Let's do it the safe way. Oh. Okay, so I one-shot them if I have this enabled. That's alright, that's alright. I'm gonna fight my OCD. And I'll ignore Andre for now, because there's not really much point in talking to him. It's not like I'm gonna be able to upgrade my shit. Yeah, let's try to beat the gargoyle boss with this Fury Sword, and then I will start changing it up, alright guys? Keep it a little bit different. Now, for the sake of just showing that you can parry him, I want to try to parry him. And this guy... ah, shit. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't do that. That was unintentional, I swear to God. Now, let me see if I can kill this guy instantly, because that'd be... shit. Alright, I can't kill him from here. At least not with these guys in the way. I can try, you know. Phew. I did it! I clutched it! Yo, what's up, bruh? Can I kill you? Hell yeah, I can. Now, what I actually should do is turn human, so I could summon my buds. Now for one of the cool moments of crowd control in the game. Now, of course, you got this little shortcut doohickey right here, if you want to go to Firelink for some reason this early. Please don't die. Right, yeah. Elevation is a little bit awkward for this, area. But it's alright, it's fine. Let me see if I can show off the, spear. Well, okay, it's supposed to go through targets, but I guess I got unlucky or something. I don't know. And it takes a little bit of time for the Ring of Evil to kick in. And overall, it's a pretty shitty ring, to be honest. Where is the humanity? Because I want to keep that on to heal if I need to. That's more like a last resort kind of thing, you know? Alright, where were we? Okay, we gotta find Lautrec and possibly kill him, depending on my mood. Or I guess I could kill him at like the last second anyways, right? Right before he's all like, oh, I gotta change my location and all that crap. He'll get triggered if I don't free him now.
Then
There you go, sir.
thank you. I truly appreciate.
Hello?
Yes, I've just been. I am free.
That's definitely not suspicious. I don't know about you guys, but he looks like the nicest motherfucker alive, you know? Ow. Alright, let's do the bell gargoyle, shall we? And that is an efficient use of your resources, ladies and gentlemen. And I got some pizza cooking in the kitchen right now. So yeah, it's gonna be a glorious Friday night. Although this probably won't be uploaded on Friday night. It's a long ass video. Night Solaire. I can't summon Lautrec quite yet. But you know, Solaire's gonna be a cool guy. Praise the sun with us. I like how this is basically a facepalm. This is the best emote in the entire game. If you disagree, you're fucking wrong. It's not even a matter of opinion. Okay, Giant Dad, hell yeah. Alright, let's rock and roll. Now, ideally, I can actually take care of the tail. I don't need to do that, because I'm pretty sure I have the same weapon. But YOLO, you know? And I might as well do it before the other one shows up. I love how this is like a tiny touch, but I love how the controller reacts to it waking up, rather. It's like real life. I can just feel the rumble. I am fully immersed in the game experience. Wow, I completely fucking missed. That's bullshit. Okay, I failed, but whatever. Oh, my damage is literally so high that I couldn't do it. This guy doesn't even have a shield. Thanks, Solaire. Praise the sun, motherfucker. I got the sunlight medallion. Alright, do I have the emote? It won't let me select the emote. God damn it. I'm pretty sure I got it. Or I don't? Unless it got rid of the emotes? That's a weird thing to do. What's even the point of that? Yeah, whatever. Or I just didn't get the Sky Bro or the Sun Bro emote, which is weird. Because usually I get it in like every playthrough because it's so legendary, you know what I mean? And here we go, the first bell of awakening. What a difficult boss fight. I'm so good at this game. With my late game Fury Sword. Teehee. Now there is one thing I want to throw out there, is that this looks mildly better than it does in the 360 version of the game. Because it looks a lot worse. It might not look amazing right now, but it looks worse in the 360, trust me. Just the area underneath the castle in general.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Carew.
I didn't even intentionally do that, but it fits.
Permit out to confirm.
I just love this guy's performance, it's so over the top. Well, what is it? Okay, yeah, it doesn't get rid of the emotes. And I'll get it, actually, I'll hold on to this. I'll get one, just in case.
You're not welcome anytime. It is only human to commit a
This is like the best part. It is only human to commit a sin. I can see him just doing this pouty face as he's saying that. And then he does that crazy laugh, and it's like, good times, man, good times. Oy, I wish Dark Souls 2 didn't completely taint my image. Is that Seath's, hangout? That's, the Duke's Archives, if I recall correctly. It matches up geographically. I think that's the term. I don't give a fuck, so let's drop it. Am I gonna fucking die? That'd be embarrassing. Okay, nah, I'm fine. These guys are messing with me, so I might as well kill them, you know? So yeah, usually when you're doing a co-op boss, what happens is the HP gets a lot higher. And that makes the boss fight take a little bit more time, but you get the benefit of messing around with the AI, so... most of the time, it's worth it if you really want to trivialize a boss. Now, there is just one thing that I really want to show off. And that is how you can absolutely cheat the, Blight Town area. God damn it. Let me try that again. It's so sensitive. So yeah, 44k, so it's not even that crazy a requirement, surprisingly. Yeah, I'll hold up on that. But yeah, this is something I didn't even think about or notice in my previous playthroughs, which is definitely my fault, but I'll show it in a minute. Yeah, it's not too crazy on the upgrade, surprisingly. I wish there was like a repair all button on here. It's really, really annoying having to do this individually. Especially doesn't make sense for a re-release, but what can you do? And Chester stuff is definitely one of the coolest sets in the game.
Most weapons.
Whoops.
The nice thing about weapons
And what's weird is, like, he doesn't always get out of his smishing or smithing animation. Because sometimes he just keeps hammering away when normally he's supposed to stop.
There are two types.
You know?
Stop, Ash.
Oi, where are you off to? Ow. Wait, why'd I say ow? That didn't even make any sense. And this hitbox, the hitbox on this guy is absolutely retarded, I'm gonna be real. Because you got the tail, but you got the, okay, that somehow didn't hit me. Now, luckily the tracking is pretty weak. Whew. Okay, that somehow didn't hit me, too. It's like the easiest way to trivialize this guy is just with magic. Or just rain spells in general. And I should do as I said and, change my gear now. So, let's go for the Sunlight Straight Sword, yeah. Do I actually have the Sunbro armor? I remember getting it. Yeah, there we go. I'll put on the Chester outfit at some point. So hopefully this doesn't rate my equip load too much. Okay, so far so good. Let's put this on, fuck it. Now I am truly cosplaying the Sunbro. Let's take a look at the scaling here. It's about C, so not amazing, but it gets the job done. And if you want to just cheat through Blighttown, then what you do is you just go through this back entrance that you can basically go through as soon as you make it to the church area. I kind of wish you could backstab these guys, but I mean, whatever. This is really good for, like, farming the purple clumps, too. Sometimes they drop the blood red ones, but most of the time it's gonna be the normal ones. Ow. Oh. Ow. Okay, I gotta back up because their range is pretty insane. And I forgot that this is like a stab compared to the two-handed R2. And there you go, some purple moss clumps. I probably should get the Crest of Artorias at some point, but I guess I don't really need to do that necessarily. Now there is one kind of cool thing that, you know, if you're like really explorative, you can see the bonfire right there. You just do that and it's like, whoa, so good. And I think I can level up my character, can I? Yep. Just 3 more levels to go and I have 50 intelligence and I can use the crystal breath. Hell yeah. There's like a back entrance at the end of this, but this is like if you want to go through it straightforward and a lot quicker. Because there's a Hydra around here that you can kill. Okay, that was a fail. Oh, whoops. Because usually what would happen is you grab the item, and they all trigger at the same exact time. See, like I'll grab this, He's like, ooh, I got you, and I'm like, fuck you. R2, bitch. Yeah, I might as well get the Divine Ember as soon as possible, right? There's like this path right here that I honestly only figured out existed because I saw it in a video. There's a lot of things in Dark Souls that I didn't notice until I saw it in a video. And I got 20 S's again, so that's nice. Yeah, I guess it really does depend on what you kindle. That makes sense. I really don't know what the hell these things are supposed to be. Because no one ever mentions their existence, they don't attack you or anything. I imagine they're like really weak to fire because, you know, trees and all that. Trees are pussies when it comes to fire. Ho ho. Oh shit. That ain't good. Oh, one-shotted. Okay, I'll take it. These are really interesting enemies that you only see in the specific part of Darkroot, which is a shame. So, it's very easy to go through the game without even knowing they exist. I mean, they don't have much in terms of like a move set going on. I think there's one of those lizard things around here, if I recall correctly. Because you see these vines on the trees? A couple of them are actually fake vines, and they're totally like weird lizard animals. There's not really much purpose in killing them. I don't think they drop anything that significant, but who the fuck knows. Actually, I'll try to kill this guy straightforward. Okay, never mind. Too much HP! Oh man, oh man. Oh shit! Okay, I got super lucky. Really lucky. Oh no, I'm dead! Okay. Yeah, and that's why you don't want to fight them in melee range. Yeah, there's one that spawned right there. I'm always amazed when they don't actually drop the, anti-poison shit, because usually they do. That's like a really, really high drop rate. Right, hold on, I gotta check on my pizza. Yeah, let's try the normal arrows. Oh yeah. Ooh, their AI is pretty good. Phew. I got lucky again. It's like they're so heavy and shit, but as soon as they die, they turn into that. It's pretty goofy. I love it. Gotta back the fuck up. That is where you would normally get the stuff. You can see how much of a difference it makes when you don't use the two-handed attack. At least with this sword. And right on yonder, right over here, there's the weird lizard freak. Yeah, here it is. You see it? And it can poison you. That's it. That's the only thing it can do. I don't think anyone has ever been killed by these things. If anything, this has a better chance of damaging you. And unfortunately, I'm kind of out of the best spells that I have access to, so the boss is gonna be something else. But I think I can summon Beatrice for it, so... Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I think I'm fucking dead. I really don't know what to do when they do this, other than just back the fuck up and hope they don't do it. Because normally they're not that bad as far as enemies go. Because you can see how their tracking makes it very easy to circle strafe them. But when they do that, it's like, it's not even fair anymore, you know? And here's another guy. Oh, well that was goofy. And did I get damage from him just falling? That's weird. Oh, okay, so he actually has a... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't think it would trigger if I'm close to him. I thought if I dodged it initially, it'd be fine. Okay, I gotta get him in a more open area, because this sucks. Whoa! Damn! Damn, boy! Let's try that again. Motherfucker, please! Okay, never mind. There's like an item right there I forgot to get. That's okay. I gotta get used to the fact that there's no like omnidirectional rolling. It's so fucking bizarre. Alright, there you go. Okay, yeah, this is kind of annoying. And sometimes the items are actually kind of bugged to where it looks like there's something to grab, but there actually isn't. Although I only noticed that bug with the skeletons in the catacombs. Oh. Alright, there we go. And you want to get ahead of Beatrice, because she's going to make it a pain in the ass to get up here otherwise. Wait. That is so weird, unless... Wait. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So now we get access to all this cool stuff. A lot more spells. This boss fight isn't like horrendous when you're going melee, but it is definitely a lot harder. It's a lot easier with a, buddy. And I wasn't really able to show it, but Or more like I can... God damn it. Holy shit, this range is so bad. That's like the best way to deal with this boss. You just use the magic shield. There is kind of a sweet spot with avoiding the damage, but wow, Beatrice, you're a huge badass. Way to ruin the boss, bitch. Moonlight Butterfly Soul. Alright. And I already got that boss's weapon. So yeah. This is the reason you do this boss. You go up here. There's this cool thing. Divine Ember. And it even gives you a homeward bone, which is pretty nice. You say, no, you don't want to have to walk back. Let's level up again. Hell yeah, man. 2 more levels to go.